Hi guys, welcome back to my juggling tutorials. If you're new to the channel, I've been making juggling tutorials over the lockdown period. So if you enjoy them, then please leave me some feedback on my channel and subscribe if you want to see more. So today, what we're going to be learning is the 4-ball synchronous pattern, which looks like this. The last video I made was the 4-ball asynchronous pattern, this one, and I will link that below. You don't necessarily need to learn that in order to do this. It will definitely help, but really you can learn either one first. I would expect you to have some degree of skill in 3 balls as you want to learn 4 balls, but other than that, there's not really a great deal of prerequisites. Other than the ones I'm going to show you now. So, the very first step, obviously, is to learn how to do 2 balls in one hand, because as you saw, 4-ball juggling is just 2 balls in each hand. So I could take that hand away, bring it back, you know, that's how that goes. So this is the absolute fundamental. You've got to learn how to do 2 balls in each hand. It's relatively easy. The only thing to note, as I said in my last video, is make sure that your balls are going from the inside to the outside. So you're throwing from here, it's going up, and then it's coming down this way. And this makes sure that the balls don't collide into each other as they would if you were going like straight up. Do you know what I mean? So, learn that in both hands. And once you're relatively comfortable with this, then you can move on to the next step. The other thing to note, as I said in the other video, that my elbow is relatively attached to my side and my arm is just going kind of like this. As opposed to being all floppy with your arms, think, you know, this is where the movement can come from. Okay, so once you've learned this step, the next thing to do is take quickly before that, one other exercise is to go at the same time with the same thing in mind. So going out, in to out. It's a little bit awkward, but this is worth doing a couple of times before now you move on to the 3 balls. So you may be familiar with the 1 up, 2 up trick. If not, I will link a full tutorial to that in the description. And that trick is this one. So this is super useful for learning the 4-ball juggle. As you can see, the 2 on the outside is going up and down, and the middle one is just going across from one hand to the other. The main reason to do this trick is just getting used to throwing 2 balls up at the same time. And then once you can do this, we can alter it a little bit, and we can go throw the ball into one hand. So now with one hand we're doing this. So that's just the 2-ball thing that I showed you earlier, this 2 balls in one hand. And then the other hand you're just throwing it at the same time as one of those balls. So this is essentially the 4-ball pattern, but just missing 1 ball, the 4-ball synchronous pattern. And then you're going to use that same trick, the 1 up, 2 up, to link in with this. So you can go 1 up, 2 up, 1 up, 2 up, 1 up, 2 up. Like this. So all I'm doing there, I'm going from 2 in one hand, 2 in one hand, but now the other hand is doing, is throwing up at the same time as one of the balls. And it's got to be the same ball every time, so it's get this rhythm. And then I'm throwing 1 ball across, and that just lets me go straight into this 1 up, 2 up pattern. And then I can throw that ball that I threw across over the top. And I'm back into this pattern on the other hand. I guess all you need to know is to throw it into the other hand from the 1 up, 2 up, you want to throw, you know, as we're usually throwing it on the inside, but now we throw it over the top, you know? So this one's just going up and down. Usually this one will go to here, like this, and now it's going to go, and then I can start juggling 2 in that hand. So I hope that makes sense. If you've done that step, then really the next thing, the only thing left is to get 4 balls. I'm going to be holding them as I usually would, as I would hold 4 balls when I juggled them asynchronously. So that's just hold the top ball with your thumb, your index finger and your middle finger, and the bottom ball with your ring finger, your little finger, and the pad of your hand, like this. So you can throw the top 2, and you're still holding on to the bottom 2. So yeah, first chuck them up a little bit, just get used to this feeling. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get straight into it. You're going to try just throw the first one and then throw the second one. Don't worry about catching it, but just get it in the air. So throw the first one, throw the second one, let them drop. So remember, you're going to see it super clearly now. You're juggling with 4. These 2 are going up, and you need to make sure there's enough space for the bottom 2 to go up through the center. So the top 2 really do have to go up and out. So up, like this. Anyway, once you manage to throw the second lot up, then you want to practice catching it. So you want to do 1, 2, catch. Practice this, and then you can simply add on an extra throw as you feel comfortable. So 1, 2, 3. It's exactly the same. They're always going from the inside to the outside. Sometimes the main difficulties you probably have is controlling this idea of them going from the inside to the outside with every throw, because it takes a little while to get it into your muscle memory, but I don't think it will take you too long to get the trick. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you're working on the trick and how it's getting on. Let me know if the tutorial helped you, or if you have any questions, any requests for other tricks. I am happy to do. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, a final little update. If you've made it this far through the tutorial, I was previously doing daily tutorials, and I think I'm going to stop that for now, and instead I'm going to do like 2 or 3 each week, unless there were people that are benefiting from the daily tutorials. If there were, let me know and I can totally bring them back. But I think it makes more sense to do a couple a week rather than different ones every day. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching again, and see you guys next time.